For those of you new around here, I'm Dillon. Welcome to my YouTube channel. You might be wondering what these are. Well, they're glasses if you don't know already. I normally wear contact lenses. It's early in the morning and I just didn't want to put them in. So let me tell you what I'm doing. Today is Tuesday and they're street sweeping, so I have to park a block away. So I'm going to grab my car now. I wanted to kind of fill you guys in on something. By now you've probably noticed I look a little different. Not just the glasses, but the color profile. I'm experimenting with hybrid log gamma, kind of a custom profile. I was using S-Log 3, which I really like because there's so much detail in the shadows and the highlights, but there's a specific look I'm looking for. So remember how I told you I was going to pick up my car? Well, apparently it got towed because I wasn't supposed to park there. Let me show you how confusing this sign is. Notice how it says 1029/11/2. I thought it meant on those days, not 1029 through 11/2. Very confusing sign, so I'm hoping to use this as a way to get my car out of tow without paying a lot of money. Interesting start to an interesting day. I'll get into the color profile in a minute. I'm very confused by that sign. It makes it seem like it is on 1029 and 11/2, not through. Why not put a hyphen there saying that it's through those dates? I mean, this is 100% my fault. It's just very confusing and very frustrating. I'm gonna head to the tow yard now and grab my truck. I'm gonna head to the tow yard now and grab my car. So I just got off the phone with the tow truck company. It's gonna cost me 165 bucks, which I guess in the grand scheme of things is not too bad. I'm gonna argue it though, because that sign is super confusing and I don't feel like I should have to pay because someone else doesn't know the difference between a / and a hyphen. Wish me luck. One thing I'm already noticing with hybrid log gamma is the difference between your highlights and your dark areas. The highlights are really blown out. That's the one thing I really liked about using S-Log 3 was I had so much dynamic range in the shadows and the highlights. So the fact that the highlights are a little blown out and I'm still a tiny bit dark kind of bugs me, but I'm still working through the kinks. We'll get into that later. Good morning everyone. Today is Wednesday. Just to fill you in, I'm gonna contest that my car got towed. I'm gonna set a court date and try to fight that and get reimbursed for that money, because I'm not being penalized for someone's grammar error. It's 5:30 in the morning. I just got finished with my workout. If you guys are interested to see what I do on my daily basis, especially for my workouts, head to my Instagram. I'll put that link below. Before we start today, I think you already know what's happening. We're going to Blue Bowl Superfoods. Every time we come to Blue Bowl, we have to take pictures of the food because Linda runs their social media and does all their photos. So if you can see her behind me taking photos, this is what it looks like behind the scenes before we eat. We have arrived. We're at Dripping Cave, also known as Robber's Cave. Gets its name from the water that drips from the sandstone caves. The sandstone cave's upper lip. This has got some really cool history. This is another place that's right in my backyard that I didn't even know existed. I'm excited that we're here. The only downside is I drove 30 minutes to get here and forgot my ND filter at home. Very amateur move. So I'm gonna have to plan today's B-rolls, today's shots very carefully because it's already slightly blown out. Still getting used to hybrid log gamma. It's a strange thing to underexpose instead of overexpose, because with S-Log 3 I was able to overexpose 2 stops and still retain a lot of detail in the highlights. Hybrid log gamma, however, is a beast in and of itself. I've adjusted the knee and try to make some of my custom settings, so I hope you're enjoying this. Hopefully I can find some shady areas so that everything isn't blown out because someone forgot their ND filter. Let's head to the trail. Quick update. The trail that we wanted to come and see, the Dripping Cave, is actually closed. Giving you guys just a little update. I bumped it up to 120 frames per second and that helped a little bit, but it's still blown out. There's so much dope stuff to see around here. I just wish I had brought that ND filter. I will come back to this place though, so I can re-record and get some B-roll. This wasn't a very eventful day. It's like 10:30 now, sun's up, it's really hot, really bright. A lot of the trailheads are closed. I didn't plan this out very well. So I'm gonna end today here. However, Saturday is a special Sony Alpha event that Cody invited me to. I'm excited to share that with you guys, so I'll see you Saturday.